rev up your engines for the Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast with Big E. Proudly sponsored by Christensen Law, where bikers helping engine bikers is more than just a motto. It's our commitment to the biker community. Be sure to tune in and listen to the latest news and biker buzz. And for all your personal injury needs, be sure to contact the Christensen Law team at 248-900-9000. What's up, bikers? It's Big E, and you're listening to the Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast. We're talking all things bikes, the freedom of the road, and the brotherhood that makes this lifestyle what it is. From killer tips to wild stories from the highway, we've got it all right here. Life is short, bikers, so let's get after it. Hey everybody, what's going on? So, just going to be a quick episode this week. Things have been busy. I've been working on stuff. I just wanted to get a little update out there. I really wanted to push for the benefit ride for Rachel Oliveira's Saturday, July 26th. Registration starts at $10, $20 per bike, $5 per rider. Live music by Uncle Clunk at 8 p.m. on Saturday. There's going to be a lasagna dinner. Donation $15. That's at 5. Silent auction from 5 to 7. 50-50 raffles. It's going to be rain or shine. Public's welcome. Ludington Eagles Club. It's going to be a big deal. I have seen some of the silent auction. There's a silent auction they're going to have. Some of those items are just off the hook. There was a guitar, some nice baskets, a Harley cooler. It looks really like it's going to be a big event. You guys aren't going to want to miss it. Sadly, I was hoping to get one of the ladies on here, but that did not happen. But I did get a little info. So for those of you that aren't necessarily local, that don't know about this, it was pretty shocking to hear about it. Rachel was involved in a domestic violence incident that had her hospitalized for the majority of the month of May. With her out of work still for proper healing time and him no longer in the picture, we're trying to help support her and her 3 children as much as they can. They have bills piling up, hospital bills, all that stuff. And she rode with the Michigan Diva Riders, so, a benefit ride is very fitting. I did have the pleasure of meeting her once. I want to say it was last summer. She went on the CVMA ride. I met her up there. So yeah, really come out. It's going to be a good full day. I mean, the ride, all the stuff they have going on, live band, Uncle Clunk, they're pretty darn good. I've heard them a few times. The Eagles had them there on a couple different occasions. Very cool. So I wanted to give you that update. hope to see you guys there. I know I'm planning on being there. Several of the other Patriot Saints will be there. So yeah. I also want to give a shout out to Warriors Oath again. So we were at Doc's last night for their bike night, and Warriors Oath donated another $300 and I think it was like $40 to Area 24 Special Olympics. So that like pushes us up pretty darn close right now to $4,500 raised. We'll be presenting the check to Area 24 Special Olympics. I think that is on our church on Monday. The guys are meeting with Mission 6 Service Dogs representative right now as we speak. Something came up last week and they couldn't meet. So we are working on another ride for late September, probably like a color tour maybe. I don't know exactly, because I probably should be at the meeting instead of here doing a podcast. But you see who wins out. Next little update. As you guys know, actually tomorrow, I think this should be called the Effed Up Friday edition of the Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast. So we were supposed to be leaving tomorrow for Sturgis. Sadly, after PP's near-death experience with tree removal, a lot of the guys backed out. It was down to just two of us, and I didn't feel comfortable with those odds. So I canceled my reservation, and I believe Wild Bill is still going solo, which is Wild Bill's way. Myself, I am headed to Tennessee in a couple weeks instead. Definitely going to do the Tail of Dragon when I'm down there. Hopefully going to hit Dale's Wheels Through Time. Those are the two things that I would love to do. But I'm also going to be running my cameras. And my travel partner, I believe, is going to be running camera as well. So hopefully we can get together and put something together. I've been really wanting to do a bigger documentary style film. So we'll see what happens there. I would love to do something on the tail. I would also, there's some other rides that I want to check out while we're down there. I guess there's just a ton of good riding down there. Never been, so it's going to be quite the adventure. You're also going to have to tune in because I have a special guest. It'll probably be next week's podcast, as a matter of fact, as it stands right now. He's coming on Wednesday or Sunday, and they're going to talk about their trip to the Dragon. It's one of my wonderful coworkers at the Thunder Roads Magazine of Michigan, Ben. If you don't know who Ben is, he is I call him the bearded wonder, but I think he's the bearded guy. He follow him on Instagram, find him on Instagram. He's got all the social media stuff too going on. Super cool, super fun guy. I enjoy hanging out with him when I get a chance, which isn't very often because, well, he's over there and I'm over here. But we do see each other on bike nights and stuff like that when I get the chance, and biker events. So that's pretty cool. He offered to come. I'm also going to get a couple other people on. Nick, who was on for the Wild Stallions build. He expressed interest in doing another podcast, so I'm going to get him on to talk about his trip. That's going to be while I'm gone, probably. So, yeah. And then, of course, I will do a recap on my adventure. Right now, the plan is we're going to go to Lapeer Bike Night on Friday, August 8th. Me and my travel partner. I'm just going to call her that. We're going to go to Lapeer August 8th. August 9th, which just happens to be my birthday, we are leaving for Hocking Hills. So that'll be fun. I've never been there. I guess it's really pretty. We're going to hang out there. The original plan was to leave on Saturday for Hocking Hills, and then, it's a pretty long ride, but by going to Lapeer and then heading down there, we've actually shaved some time off, so we'll actually be able to spend some more time at Hocking Hills, I hope, on Saturday and then Sunday. And then Sunday, we're going to leave for, I believe, Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And I think we have 3 days planned there. One of them is going to be a Tail of the Dragon Day, I believe. And then one of them, hopefully, is going to be a Dale's Wheels Through Time Day, because you're only like an hour and a half away from that, I guess. So that'll be exciting. If you don't watch it on YouTube or you don't know Dale's Wheels Through Time, you really need to check it out if you're a true motorcycle enthusiast like myself. I'm pretty geeked. I really want to go. It has been on my bucket list for quite some time. So then when we're done there, we're going to go to Nashville, and I'm sure nothing but shenanigans will ensue there. I am planning on bringing my GoPros, putting together some footage, so you just never know what you might see. It should be entertaining, hopefully. Yeah. That is my hopes. I also will be heading out to the bike night at Garrett's Pressure Crack on, I think it's the 30th, something like that. You'd think I know that schedule a little bit better, but I don't. Yeah. So, yep, July 30th in Prudenville. Garrett's Pressure Crack Bar and Grill. I am going to be bringing the 2-time bike night game champion with me, as she's going to try to get a third win in. She failed in Saginaw, so she's going to try again at Garrett's Pressure Crack. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, I have been working on coming up with a new format style for the podcast. I'm just not sure when I'm going to premiere it. Probably not till the first part of September. Still working out a few ideas, but it's going to change considerably, hopefully for the better. I'm playing more with this editing software that I purchased. I'm not crazy about it, but apparently my audio is better, which is good. I heard back from Chris. He said that the audio was good. I mean, I guess I could have listened to it myself, but yeah. So I think that's about all I wanted to touch on. Just those couple quick things. I know, really short episode. Be looking forward to some gear reviews, and I'll tie them into videos on my YouTube channel as well. I just did one on my boots. I'm getting ready to do some on some Eagle lights that I installed on the bike. Be a little installation video. It takes about 5 minutes max. But I think they look pretty good. And I'm going to do a review on that. I'm going to do a review on my new bag that I got. I think I talked a little bit about it last episode. Planning on using it now to go to Tennessee. So I'm going to not use my tea bag, which will be a first for me. Traveling that kind of distance without the tea bag in the back seat for a backrest. So I don't know how I'm going to like that, but I got to give this new bag a try. I did get it for traveling with a passenger, but I don't have a passenger any longer. So I could actually use it to travel with Harley, because his little carrier actually sits in the back seat. So it's not like it's a lost waste of money, because I would like to travel with the pooch. He is sitting right here by me. So, hopefully you've enjoyed some of this beautiful weather we've been having out there, putting some miles on. I know I'm like at up to like 2,800 miles since Father's Day. So, I'm just cracking up the miles. I'm going to have to change oil on the bike before I go to Tennessee. So I'm going to do that. Quick question. See if anybody's paying attention out there. What do you recommend for oil? And what filter do you recommend? So here's where I'm at. I go with the K&N filter just because the ease of taking it off and putting it on with the nut on the end of it. I think it makes it way easy. That's what I do. Rhino has his own technique for taking the oil filter off, which is pretty ingenious, actually. Now, Rhino, don't get a big head. He actually takes a 1-inch wood bit in his drill and jabs it into the filter and spins it off with a 1-inch wood bit. I mean, it's actually pretty smart. I can't believe I just said that about something Rhino's doing, but do you have a technique or tip for changing oils, or do you cheat like I do and use the K&N filter? And then what oil do you use? I have been using Lucas this last go around that I got done at the Steel Horse Ranch. Behind bars, they did AMSOIL. Seems to be just as good as anything else I've used, I guess. I have used Mobil 1 in the past. In my Softail, I used Mobil 1. But I think those are probably the top three. Lucas, AMSOIL, and Mobil 1. Maybe someone still uses Harley oil. I don't know. I would like to hear. You can comment on the podcast, guys. You can let me know if I'm doing a good job or a bad job on the Buzzsprout site. Send me a message. I would really love to hear from the listeners from other countries. I know I have them because I can see the stats. So, yeah. Let's look here real quick. Real quick. Pull it up. Oh, sure, it's going to do that crap. So, yeah. Nothing real quick. Because my stupid phone app. I hate it when they do that. They update your app, and then your sign-in stuff is all gone. I hate that. Usually I could just push on it, it would open up. Now I got to enter my email, my password, all that crap. It's just garbage. So yeah, I'm doing it, but now it's not wanting to do it. So all right, well, I'll figure that out. While I'm working on that, let's do this. So I'm gonna. This is gonna be a part of the updated show format. You're gonna hear more of this. So I'm gonna play this, and we'll go from there. Beanie helmets are lightweight, ultra-low profile, DOT approved, and designed to hug your head for that sleek, streamlined look. No more bulky helmets, just pure stylish protection that's perfect for any ride. And here's the best part. As a listener of the Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast, you can score an exclusive discount. Just use code MidMichiganBiker at checkout and save 10% at BeanieHelmets.com. Get out there and ride with the best bikers. Beanie Helmets, where safety meets style without the mushroom head. There you go, folks. Beanie Helmets. Yeah, order one up, save a little money, help the show out a little bit. You can also do the same thing with Eagle Lights. I'm going to work on a little intro promo for them. Same code, Mid-Michigan Biker, save 15%. Pretty awesome. And as you will soon see on the video and stuff, they have some pretty nice products. I actually ordered a tail light. First of all, I ordered a module to make my taillights flash. Well, apparently it doesn't work with my bike. I don't know why, but customer service was outstanding. I contacted them with my dilemma. They looked into it. They said, "Oh, we're sorry. It doesn't work with your bike. Send it back." They sent me a shipping label. Boom. Nothing to it. So then I ordered a different taillight that flashes. Very happy with that. Maybe I'll include that in my little video, installation video of the lights. Or maybe I'll do it separate. I don't know yet. So yeah, be sure you check out Beanie Helmets if you need a helmet, and Eagle Lights for all your lighting needs. They have some other accessories as well. Be sure you're entering the promo code MidMichiganBiker to get your 15%. You save money, I make a little money. It's a win-win. All right, guys, that is all I got this week. I know, short and sweet, just the way everybody likes it. Life is short, bikers, so get after it. Thanks for listening to the Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast. Remember, bikers, life is short. Get after it.